Well, it turns out that your act of charity could turn into someone else's profit. Fox 40's Grace Charles tells us about a local for-profit company that's collecting donations and drawing heat from the town of Conklin.
When you drop a bundle of clothing into a bin like this, you expect it to go to charity. So when a few of these bins started popping up in Conklin, town officials thought nothing of it until they realized the clothes collected were going to this for-profit thrift store on Pierce Creek Road.
I take things to the Salvation Army because I think that it helps people in need. But I certainly don't think it's right to do that when somebody's going to be profiting from it.
Preston says whether the community thrift store is operating for profit or for charity, owners must get permission to place bins throughout the town, something they didn't do. And that's not all. Preston says the building the thrift store operates out of is in violation of several code and zoning infractions.
Bins and stuff like that in the yard and that. We're getting complaints from the residents.
So the town issued a stop work order, shutting down business. Owner Lester Platt can't reopen the thrift store for business until he resubmits an application and is approved by the zoning board to operate a business on that land. Platt says he wasn't aware that he was doing anything wrong.
We had no idea that the town of Conklin would object because the place was such a mess when we moved in.
Platt says the former owner stored furniture and sold it out of the building, so he didn't think operating a thrift store would be a problem. He also says the bin shouldn't surprise because people in the community know about his business.
A number of churches that call me who have rummage sales. I come and pick up their clothes and miscellaneous materials.
And Platt denies he ever tried to deceive people into thinking they were donating to charity.
All they have to do is call the number on the bin. It very clearly states that we are a for-profit company. We're not trying to hide anything at all like that.
Platt says he doesn't have a problem putting community thrift store on his 33 bins throughout Broome, Tioga, Shenango, Cortland, and Tompkins counties. In his opinion, folks will still want to donate clothing instead of it ending up in a landfill. Grace Charles, Fox 40 News.